Ontario and New York's the music station, the SFM. Stitches, Shawn Mendes, 648. We get some sunshine to come here. Going to be a good day. We're cooling off. We're 60 or 16. Adam Paul is here this morning.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Adam.
Good morning.
All right, you're here because, hard to believe, it's now next month.
Oh, my God. It's crazy how fast time goes.
I know.
Right. The St. Lawrence International Film Festival premieres in, it's almost 6 weeks from now.
I know.
7 weeks from now. And we're really excited about it.
And you've been very busy of late.
Yeah. Very busy. We actually released our first wave of announcements yesterday, which is the first 10 or so films and panels.
Mm-hmm.
And that was an exclusive release on the Wrap, and then it's starting to get picked up everywhere. So we're really excited about a lot of the films we're bringing, including a world premiere, a number of North American premieres, Canadian premieres, American premieres, films you won't see anywhere else, and bringing the filmmakers up here as well, which is really exciting for us.
Now, when you talk about film premieres, how does that work? I mean, is there one place you're going to be showing all the movies at? And how does that work?
That's a great question, because how does a film festival work
Yeah.
in general is really the broader question. So we have competition films, which are films that are competing for prizes, for trophies and cash prizes to be the best narrative feature of the St. Lawrence International Film Festival.
Right.
Narrative feature being a fiction film of about 90 minutes or so. Shorts, student film, documentaries, right? All those categories. Those are all screening at the American Theater in Canton.
Okay.
So it's a great single spot you can go to see all these films. You buy a pass. You can buy individual tickets on the day. All those are available at our site, stlawrencefilm.com. But there are other special screenings that are happening throughout the festival as well. Over in Brockville,
Right.
We have a fantastic Canadian premiere called Band of Robbers. Really funny film. Another movie from the UK called Darkness on the Edge of Town, which is this great. It's a great story about. It's like a Western, but it's set in Ireland.
Okay.
And then special screenings at SUNY Potsdam as well. For the Love of the Mambo is an East Coast premiere. It's a film directed by SUNY Potsdam professor about the band Mambo Legends, which was Tito Puente's band. They came up here a few years ago, played with some of the guys in the Latin ensemble at Crane, and they filmed the whole thing. So we're screening that, but we're also bringing up some of the guys from the band, and they'll play with the Latin ensemble again live. So it's a great mix of live music, and if you've never heard the Latin ensemble, they're amazing. And this really cool film that's not been seen on the East Coast. And then we've got some special programming as well that's going on at SUNY Potsdam. So there's a panel called Sync, SYNC, which is a music and film panel with Joe Kramer, who is the composer of Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, and Jack Reacher, and he'll be teaching a master class at Crane that's open to pass holders and any student in the area with an ID. And then they're doing a panel on music and film, and just sort of how music drives film and that kind of thing. We've got some YouTube stars coming as well for a panel called Comedy in the Stream, which is about digital shorts and comedy web series. Drew Droege will be here, who does Chloe, which is this fantastic parody of Chloe Sevigny, who's this independent film star, very funny guy. Adam Nee, who also directed the film Band of Robbers, but was in Drunk History and a series called Clark Kent Has a Dream. And then Sarah Fletcher, who's this internet star coming in from LA. She's done over 50 web series. And the conversation there will be about this new medium that is really the way people consume a lot of film content, not just television, but and particularly comedy really sells well and does well on the internet. And so it's a great conversation to have around filmed entertainment, which is really what the festival's about.
Right now, information is stlawrencefilm.com.
stlawrencefilm.com.
Okay, and ticket info and VIP info, all of it right there.
Yep.
All online.
Yeah, go to the opening gala in Ottawa. That's a whole other thing we'll talk about next.
With
I
Dan
hope.
Aykroyd, yeah. More on that with Adam Paul coming up.